6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 105th webinar knowledge series of ANMI. Today we have Mr. Gautam, Ashok Gautam, the MD and CEO of India International Bullion Exchange, IFSC Limited, and we have Mr. Kamlesh, Shah, the President of ANMI. This webinar is on the topic of update on recent developments at IIBX. Welcome you all once again. I'll hand over to Kamlesh, sir, to give the introductory remark, please. So over to you.
Good evening to everyone. Happy New Year to all of you. And thank you IIBX and Gautam sir for giving us this opportunity. We are all excited, the time when Prime Minister inaugurated this exchange. And we see this exchange as of strategic importance for our members also. They will get a lot of opportunity along with the other equity exchanges, and they can provide valuable services to all those who are connected with the bullion trading or bullion exchange. So this is a great opportunity for us. We have about 900 members, and I would request all the members who have not yet registered at GIFT City should get the registration completed, so that they can get proper opportunity to serve their client. And this is going to be a very exciting opportunity for all of us, as the Prime Minister and the government has given a lot of concession for the members in terms of taxation, in terms of transaction charges, in terms of GST and many other things. And after inauguration of Gold Exchange by Honorable Prime Minister, there are many developments in IIBX. On 11th of October, exchange handled about 100 kg of gold delivery and settlement in gold receipt. As regards opportunity in the GIFT City, ISFC International Finance Services Center are in various countries and jurisdictions like London, Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai. Over the years, they have seen great success. Adding to the India story, this is the list is really exciting. Despite being the largest consumer of the gold, India does not have a say in the international pricing of the gold. India is the second largest consumer of the gold. Annually, we consume around 900 tons of gold, but so far we have not been able to leverage our buying power in the world market. It is dream of our Prime Minister that at least in one commodity or in one financial product, we become a price setter. This opportunity can be realized through IIBX. I believe that in another 2-3 years, the entire import of gold will be channelized through IIBX at GIFT City. So the establishment of regulated international bullion exchange is step towards making gold a main asset class. An organized bullion trading system will benefit the entire supply chain. I would look forward to understand in details what are the opportunity, what are the developments, and how our members can benefit from the product that are available at the IIBX and the trading opportunity going forward. So with this word, I congratulate again IIBX for the extraordinary efforts they have taken to set up the exchange and provide us the unique opportunity at GIFT City. Over to you, Steve.
Thank you so much for the wonderful introductions and giving the brief about the webinar which we are going to be conducted now. I asked Mr. Ashok Gautam, the Managing Director, and Mr. Maulik of IIBX IFSC Limited to kindly introduce himself and carry on with the webinar. Maulik sir, over to you.
Thank you so much to ANMI, to Kamlesh ji, to Raghavendra ji. Thanks, Steve, and thank you for having us today. Happy New Year to all the 900 members of ANMI. And to reiterate what Kamlesh ji said, we are all waiting for all the members to seek membership with our exchange and do mutually beneficial business. Mr. Ashok Gautam is actually held up with a important meeting, but he has promised to join as and when it is possible for him to join. By that time, if I may take the member participants through a presentation that would list down all the developments that we have had post our launch by the Honorable Prime Minister. I remember we last connected virtually somewhere in August last year, and post which we have had a host of all new developments, which I would want to highlight with our members so that they can take an informed decision and come on board and participate with IIBX. I will be just sharing my screen. Is the presentation visible?
Yes, it is visible from my end.
Yeah. So and this is an opportunity for the members, because yesterday itself we had a circular issued by the regulator IFSCA. I don't know whether the members have had a chance to have a look at it, but there was a circular issued for tariff rate quota holders. Now this is under the India UAE SEPA. And we have a concept at India International Bullion Exchange called qualified jewelers, and these are all the jewelers who have already been onboarded and with us and on the buy side of the transaction to import gold. For all the TRQ holders who are non-QJs, they have been classified as QJ TRQ. So this is this QJ TRQ category can only come on board as client of existing trading members. So an opportune time for our members to get all these QJ TRQ clients under them, and then this clients can participate on IIBX to import gold under the India UAE SEPA. I believe SEPA, the participants would be much aware of. It is a comprehensive economic partnership agreement between our both nations, India and UAE. And this is something, an exciting development that is just recently, as yesterday, that has come from the regulator IFSCA. Nonetheless, I will speak about it at length later on. Right now, I will just start with the presentation. So IIBX, as all our member participants must be aware that, we are an exchange which is promoted by 5 leading market infrastructure institutions. The 3 leading exchanges of our country, MCX, NSE, IFSC, and the IFSC arm of Bombay Stock Exchange, known by the name of India INX, and the 2 depositories, CDSL and NSDL. I believe last time in the month of August, when I was connected with you virtually, these were the products that I brought in front of the members. We already have a T+0 contract for import of physical gold through IIBX for our qualified jewelers. On the LBMA good delivery side, we already have the 995 kg bars and the 999 100-gram bars. And on the UAE good delivery side, we have the 995 kg bars. Our exchange timings have been extended, and currently the timings are ending at 5:30 p.m. in the evening. We start at 9 a.m. in the morning. Our settlement times remain same as 6 to 9 p.m. on the same day. And to reiterate what Kamlesh ji said, on 11th of October, we are the only exchange in the world who have demonstrated that, the 77 kilos of one of the qualified jewelers was, we received an early paying, the trade happened. The trade was settled and the bill of entry was filed on the same day. And in fact, the gold was moved out of the gift city area to a DTA area. So this is something which is unique to us, which is not happening anywhere on the other exchanges. Again, would request the member participants to make a note and, be a part of this exciting journey. Now, this is the current status of the qualified jewelers, the qualified suppliers, and the member participants on our exchange. We currently have around 75 qualified jewelers already onboarded with us. With yesterday's circular from IFSCA, a new category of QJ TRQ, we would expect many more, QJ TRQ qualified jewelers being onboarded with us and become clients of trading members. On the supply side, we have around 11 numbers, and we are in process of a few applications as of now. Around 9 trading and clearing members and around 2 professional clearing members currently are onboarded with us. The few products, post our initial launch by the Honorable Prime Minister and post a few trades going through the exchange on the T+0 contracts on a daily basis, our products that we are working on and we've represented to the regulator, and we are in the process of launching, and which I would want to highlight over here is one of them is silver. So we are all aware that this year has been, in fact, the last year, 2022, has been a record year, a phenomenal year for silver being imported in our country. More than 8,000 tons is what the numbers are for silver, being imported and, being sold off into the domestic market. So why can't IIBX be a part of this journey? So we thought about launching silver, through IIBX. Representation has already been done to the honorable regulator IFSCA. Hopefully very soon we will have silver being imported through IIBX, and this gives an additional avenue for our trading members to offer it to their clients. Now we've had a representation and feedback from market participants, especially the large corporate houses, that the 4-9 purity bars, that is essentially the large 12.5 kilo gold bars, are something which is never been offered in India, and no other nominated agencies or banks import such kind of large bars. But a few corporates have had a feedback to us that if imported, then they would want to have a look at it, and they would definitely do good volumes for that product. So we've been speaking to few suppliers, international suppliers and bullion banks, and internationally 12.5 kilo is quite a popular product and a popular offering. So we are working on introducing this kind of a large bar through our platform. This would be essentially be an LBMA bar only. Currently we have a T+0 contract, but we thought about having a T+2 contract, which would essentially be settled on the second day after the transaction day, and which would be basically based on margins. The specifications are in the works, so this is something which may come about from the exchange in the near term. Again an opportunity for our trading members to offer it to their clients. Now, if our participants remember the RBI and its monetary policy in the recent monetary policy in December, the second week of December, if I'm not wrong, the Honorable Governor did mention about hedging of gold price risk through IFSC exchanges, and IIBX being one of the exchange in GIFT IFSC. This opens up a large opportunity for an exchange like us to tap the potential of domestic entities having hedging requirements in gold price risk. And RBI did come up with an extended circular on December 12th of 2002, and I'll just read the exact wordings of the regulator. It says resident entities in India are currently not permitted to hedge their exposure to price risk of gold in overseas markets. On a review, it has been decided to permit eligible entities to hedge their exposure to price risk of gold on exchanges in International Financial Services Center IFSC, recognized by the International Financial Services Centers Authority. Now, what this gives is a huge opportunity for IIBX to launch a product called Gold Futures, and which we've been in touch with the regulator IFSCA. The specifications are almost ready, and this is in the last stage of finalization. I would request our member participants, to tap not just the domestic entities, but also eligible foreign institutions, because this would be this would be the participants on the sell side of the trades, whereas the domestic entities can be on the buy side of the trade. Again, an opportunity on both sides of futures product that that can be tapped. the hedging requirement can come in from our domestic refiners as well. So once the product is launched, I'm sure this is something that will pick up quite well through IIBX. Now we've been getting feedback from the qualified jewelers that they are well versed with something called as gold metal loan. The nominated banks offer gold metal loan to these jewelers on a regular basis. India as a country has around 180 to 200 tons of gold metal loan being given on a rolling basis annually. We have around 17, 18 nominated banks been authorized by Reserve Bank of India, who, for whom gold metal loan is a prime offering. And basis feedbacks from these qualified jewelers that they would want to have gold metal loan being offered through IIBX. Our team has been working to about the product specifications and how best a gold metal loan can be worked and offered through an exchange mechanism like IIBX. Extended discussions and deliberations have been going on through with all the stakeholders. And this is something which looks very promising and something which will definitely come come over in the next few months. As I said, this is a market of around 200 tons annually. That is a big potential for our trading members to tap. So this is something that I just wanted to highlight. Now there is something called as block deal. All the other exchanges already have a block deal window. Again, we've received feedback from large corporate houses that they would want to have a single trade of higher quantities of say 100, 200, 500 kilos of gold. And also the large bullion banks or supplying bullion banks, they are ready to offer a single transaction of a large quantity. So this mandates for an exchange like us to have a separate block deal window, and we've been discussing about a block to have a block deal window through our platform, through our trading platform. We've worked about the specifications of this window, and this would be essentially a bilaterally negotiated window, a separate window from the existing trading window that we have for our contracts. This should be coming soon by the next 3 to 4 weeks on our platform. So these 6 products are essentially the core products that our exchange is working tooth and nail, and we may see these products being launched very soon. This leaves a huge opportunity for member participants, to utilize this time, get on board with us, and tap the potential of clients, and have transactions being executed through them for all these products. Apart from the existing T+0 cash product that we have, spot product that we have on the exchange. Now coming back to the India UAE SEPA, which I spoke about, and we have a circular been issued by the regulator IFSCA. SEPA, as you are aware that there is a concessional duty of 14%. The usual duty is 15%, so there is a 1% concession on the customs duty, and this is something that we already have a contract on the exchange, on IIBX exchange, of UAE Good Delivery 995 kg bars. And through SEPA, SEPA and both non-SEPA, the market has given us a feedback that on the UAE Good Delivery side, they have a demand for 999 gram bars. Essentially, states like Ahmedabad, the entire South market is heavy on the 999 gram demand side. So we thought about it. We went to UAGD regulations, and essentially the 999 gram technical specifications are something which is not been defined there. So we had a Dubai Precious Metal Conference somewhere in the month of November, 3rd week of November last year. and IIBX team was representing, and we had a booth there, set up for the event. And we took a feedback from the supplying agencies, and who has confidently told us that they are ready and they can very well offer the 999 100-gram bus, but we need the specifications to be well defined by the regulator, and which is where we got in touch with the UAE regulators, and we requested them to have the technical specifications, which they have promised, and we would very soon be launching a 999 100-gram UAE good delivery contract as well on our platform. This contract can be useful for both SEPA transactions as well as the non-SEPA transactions. So this is a huge opportunity as well that we as stakeholders in the business can tap. Again, exporters, have been giving feedback to IIBX, especially the smaller exporters, that they would want to explore seeking gold from IIBX platform. And as such, we have had deliberations internally, externally with stakeholders like Customs, GIFT IFSC Customs, the regulator IFSCA, the depository IIDI, and try and see if we can, service our fellow exporters of the country. So we've been working on certain product lines on the exports, like the advance authorizations can be the one of the options. Duty-free import of gold for our exports basis some US dollar collaterals, and things like that. And this is something which we should be able to launch very soon. So an import of gold from IIBX can not just be for domestic jewelers. It can potentially be for exporters of our country as well. So another avenue, another a market that we combined stakeholders can tap through our business. That's it from me for all the products that we envisage, the recent developments in terms of the India UAE SEPA and the potential opportunity that can have for both of us in the business, especially on the QJ TRQ category that we can tap. On the gold futures, on the gold metal loan side, something that has good revenue potential for our trading members, to come on board and to have clients been transacting to them. Especially I wanted to highlight the QJ TRQ category. The regulator IFSCA, basis yesterday's circular, has clearly mentioned that the QJ TRQ category can only be clients under trading members. So we have another category called the limited purpose trading members, the qualified jewelers who have a direct access with IIBX. They cannot be categorized as QJ TRQ. So this leaves a huge opportunity for trading members to onboard all those TRQ holders who can be classified as QJ TRQ. So I will leave it at this thoughts for our members. I will just lastly, this is our website. If I would just want to highlight, if there are tabs, if you go to products, you will find the products that we already have, and all the products that I'm talking about. Very soon we should have it on the product side of our exchange. We have something called as circulars. The members can just have a look at all the circulars that we keep on issuing. I remember last time when I was virtually connected in the month of August with all the member participants, around the 16th of August, if I'm not wrong, the regulator had come out with a specific circular on the qualified suppliers. We usually talk about the qualified jewelers, but suppliers is something, also a market which is there for our business. All the overseas supplying, whether they are bullion banks, whether they are bullion refiners, trading houses, this is something we can get in touch with them. The trading members can get in touch with them, and they can onboard them as clients. Post the RBI circular on hedging on price risk, we have to remember that qualified suppliers, clients can only do buy and sell. The qualified supply entities can only sell. So if somebody who wants to hedge on IIBX, he essentially has to be a qualified supplier client. So this leaves an opportunity for trading members to tap the qualified suppliers. We also have a circular issued for qualified suppliers. The member participants can have a look under the circulars tab. The membership tab over here will give you a directory of all the members, qualified jewelers that have been onboarded, and we regularly keep updating that directory. We have something called as the FAQ section on the home page. I'm sure you all will have many more questions which can be addressed directly from the FAQ sections, and we have the contact us tab also, and you can get in touch with all the departments on the exchange. That's it from my side. And any questions, we'll be happy to answer it.
Thank you, Mr. Maulik, for the wonderful information given and the products which have been introduced by IIBX. I'm sure members are happy to know all the products which have been introduced by your end. Mr. Maulik, there was a question from one of our members. For getting stockbroking license in IFSC, what are the qualifications required by a director?
There is a distinction between a trading member who becomes a stockbroker with the existing stock exchanges, India INX and NSE IFSC, and becoming a bullion trading member with IIBX. I would essentially speak about becoming a bullion trading member with IIBX because as such, I'm not aware about the rest two exchanges. First and foremost, they have to seek an NOC from the regulator IFSCA. The application can go through IIBX itself. We have a form for that. You can get in touch with our membership department. You put in the annexures, you attach the annexures with that, and the regulator will review that. Of course, the prerequisite for you is to have an establishment inside the GIFT IFSC, have the necessary infrastructure and the manpower before you do that. Maybe the IFSC has to be registered and have a PAN in their name. That aspect, something get in touch with one of the consultants who work for IFSC for you to guide through. Your NOC from IFSC application can go through IIBX. Once that NOC is there from IFSCA, you need to apply for NOC from the Kandla SEZ authorities. They have their own requirements and documentation. You need to fulfill that, and once that is through, you can put in an application with IIBX membership department, to get on board as a full-fledged bullion trading member.
Thank you so much, Mr. Maulik, for answering that question. I'm sure the doubts which our members have had, it's all clear from your end. Thank you very much for being on the show, this webinar, and we, unfortunately, Mr. Gautam couldn't attend. Hopefully next meeting, when we have the next webinar, you will be present with us.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me here, Steve. It's unfortunate that MD Mr. Gautam was not here, but I'm sure we'll keep on having many more sessions like this for our participants, and this is one of the slides I wanted to end with. We have a knowledge center on IIBX website. Herein, the entire process flow is well defined for both the qualified jeweler, the suppliers, and the entire trading process. All the existing and the potential trading members can have a look at it. For sure, you will have many more queries. You can just send it to them, and one by one, I'll ensure that I reply to all of them. I look forward to onboarding many more member participants for IIBX.
Surely, sir. It was a great pleasure to have you and your team on this webinar. Thank you very much for being with us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Wish you the same.